Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to if you're new here. So everybody's been asking for more skincare videos or review on products, things like that. So today in this video, I want to give you guys tips on how I'm able to prevent breakouts, or when I get breakouts, how I handle it, and the types of products that I use and why I personally find them to be super crucial for your skincare routine. I don't really have acne pro skin, I should also mention in this video. I treat my acne then as I do now if I ever break out, so I feel like it does help, but also my skin type could play an effect on that. Like this video if you enjoy it, comment down below, let me know what products you guys use. Also leave suggestions. What products would you guys suggest for me to use, especially if you have more dry or if you think you have combo skin. I'm always up to trying new products. Subscribe if you haven't already and hit that notification bell so you can be notified exactly when I make my next post. Now, let's get into the goods. So the first thing I'm gonna mention, I didn't show this in my skincare routine video because I honestly forgot. But I do use a spin brush, but I only use this at night. So the reason being is that it's kind of rough on your skin still, and it's suggested, at least on this one, this is the proactive one, to only use it once a day. So I wash my face every morning and every night, and I use this at nighttime to really help and get any leftover makeup from that day or any dirt or grime, because you know I don't go out, I'll be in other places, and I feel like at night this is super useful. But because I'm sleeping and then I wake up in the morning, I feel like it's not necessary to use this, but I do thoroughly clean my hands before and then wash my face. And I feel like that makes a big difference because my skin's not ever getting irritated from using the spin brush, but at night after a long day, I really am getting all the dirt and gunk or whatever else that might be left on my skin, and I'm really getting it out with this. So I feel like this is super crucial to have in your skincare. This has definitely made an improvement, and I literally only use it once a day. The next thing I'm gonna go over is exfoliating. There's so many things with exfoliating, and I do believe that you can get micro tears from exfoliating. I know they have some, like, there's ones where they advertise that there's gold in it or something, and you just rub it and it just takes off the dead skin. I've never actually used one of those, but I do exfoliate, but I don't do it very often. So, and when I do the slightest amount of pressure. I do not push, I do not go over areas for a long period of time. I do as light as possible, just basically moving it around and then rinsing it off. And I find that my skin is still feeling super smooth and it doesn't feel like I teared anything. So there are two exfoliators that I have that I specifically want to talk about. The first one is the Kylie Skin one. So this one definitely has real walnuts in it because you can literally smell the walnuts. So if you have a peanut allergy, I would not suggest getting this. The reason I want to talk about this one is because I have used other exfoliators. I've used the St. Ives one too, and this one hurts. I don't, like, this one feels sharp, and it's probably because there's real walnuts in it. So when I first used it, it felt like it was really scratching my skin. So I feel like you have to be really careful with the products that you get, because even with a light amount of pressure, I find that this does still hurt my skin. So I wouldn't suggest finding something that contains like real walnuts or anything like that, because it does hurt more. One that I do have that isn't too bad, it's the Skin & Co. Roma Polishing Micro Exfoliating Truffle Face Gommage. It's called Face Gommage. It's made in Italy. It smells amazing. It literally smells like truffles. Like, it smells so good. I don't know if you can tell from there. But I really like this one, and it's a lot more gentle on the skin. I know people say that they exfoliate like 3 times a week or something like that. I'll exfoliate maybe once every 2 weeks, maybe even less than that. And when I do it, I typically do it in the shower. I just find that I have more water on my face when I'm in the shower and I'm doing it, and it just makes it less harsh. I don't know if that's actually a fact or anything like that, but to me, it does feel better. So that's when I exfoliate, and I find that my skin doesn't hurt, that I personally don't feel like I'm causing any micro tears and being super gentle, but I still get that really soft, like baby skin. The next thing I would suggest is having a toner, a good toner. So the one I'm currently using is the Ordinary one, and this one you're actually only supposed to use it at night because it's just too harsh for your skin in the daytime, and when you're exposed to sun it can actually cause skin damage because it's just powerful. So I only tone at night right now because I don't have like an everyday toner, and I did use the Kylie Skin Toner, and that one I definitely did notice a difference, but I noticed the color difference in my skin and it evened it out. So far with what I've noticed about having this one, which hasn't been too long, is that the texture of my skin has gotten better, and I do feel like it has evened out the color. Toner is crucial because it really does fix the texture on your skin. It really does. Same with exfoliating, of course, but that really helps give you that smooth baby skin. It just helps even it out for any red marks or any sun marks that you might have. It really does help with that. I can vouch for that because I do tan naturally. I don't do spray tan. So this has helped with that and has just helped keep my skin overall amazing. So another thing that I want to go into about how I treat my acne, I don't really know if this will work for everybody. I just know that since high school, this has always worked for me. And the thing that I use is tea tree oil. Whenever I have a spot on my face that I want to get rid of, I just take a Q-tip, dip it in tea tree oil, and I run it over. And I swear if it's not gone the next day or in the morning, it'll be gone in a few days. But it's natural, it lasts forever, and this has just been what has saved me if I've ever broken out. If I have any issues, I know tea tree oil can fix it. So if this is something you guys haven't tried, I would suggest getting it. This might be your game changer because this is my lifesaver. And it lasts forever, but I would get some tea tree oil if you don't have any. Another thing that I would suggest for skin and making your skin look really good or making your skin just look really fresh is eye cream. You don't even realize how much your eyes can age you, okay? Like if you've got bags under your eyes, or if your eyes just look like they're sunken in, they don't look like there's life to them, it will literally make you look older. So there's two products that I now live by. One of them being the Kylie Skin Eye Cream, the tinted eye cream. I know she said that there's coffee or something in this, or caffeine. I use this in the daytime, and it does have like a tinted color. It's like a little yellow, and I'm pretty sure that contributes to hiding bags and making your eyes look more awake. But that is just such an easy thing to do without having to add concealer. Is just add an under eye cream that just helps brighten it up and bring life to your eyes and to your skin. And the other thing I have is a Hydrodynamic Ultimate moisturizer for eyes, and this one's from Murad. And this one just helps bring the moisture back in. It doesn't look dried out. And I'm telling you, this will make a difference. If you feel like your eyes look too dark or more like just like The Walking Dead, this stuff will cure it, I swear. You'll feel so much better going out in public without makeup if you worry about your skin by just adding a little something extra to the eyes, because it'll bring more life to your skin. It's just crazy how that one feature can do so much. Another thing that I really like doing, that I try to do most of my nights, there are some nights where I'm just too lazy and don't care to, and sometimes I like to let my skin just breathe at night and not have to have anything on it. I like to do night masks though, and I have three favorites here. The first one I have is a Tik, and it's a hydrating sleep mask. It's got chamomile tea, calms stressed skin, slows signs of aging, and unclogs pores. And then it also has shea butter to deeply moisturize, and it reveals natural glow and anti-inflammatory, and this smells amazing. And I'll put a good thick layer of this product on, and I literally will sleep with this on my skin, and then I'll wash it in the morning. And it really does help hydrate your skin. If you think about how long you're sleeping and you're just leaving moisture to go back in there and giving it all the good stuff, that's like anywhere, depending on how long you sleep. For me, it's typically anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. That's a long time to keep something in there to really help bring the moisture back, and your skin just looks so much better in the morning. And after using this, my skin is always so much smoother, and it just feels more alive. Another mask I really like using is a Dr. Brandt Sleep Recovery Mask, and this helps with redness. I've mentioned this, I think, in a few of my other videos where I think it's an actual skin condition, and I can't remember the name. I haven't been diagnosed with it, but I did hear someone at my work talk about it, and where like your skin just gets red, and it just I could be sitting there doing nothing and it'll just flame up, and sometimes it's just certain spots. Most of the time it'll be all over my face, and I really absolutely hate it. But this helps with redness, and I have noticed that it has made a difference. It hasn't stopped it, but it has helped. So like when I get those little flare-ups, I find that it's not that obvious. And like when I wake up in the morning, I don't really have it anymore thanks to this, which is great. I also use other products for redness, so that could be playing a contribute to that too. But that's another mask that I really like. So if you suffer from that redness that I'm talking about, I would suggest giving this a shot. And another mask I have is a watermelon glow sleeping mask. And this thing smells amazing, you guys. Like, so good. And this one is really calming and really just hydrating on the skin. It is so nice, and your skin looks so radiant after this one. So your skin just looks bright and youthful, and like, how do you not want to wake up and just have skin that looks like that? It just makes you feel better, at least personally for me in the morning. If my skin looks really good, I'll typically feel really good. Going into the redness thing I was talking about, this is another Ordinary product. This is to help with redness as well. And I do believe that this has helped me because I find that throughout the day I don't really look as red. And the sleep mask helps right in the morning for sure because I'm not as red as I would be. But throughout the day, I feel like this is what's really doing it, what's really adding some help. So far, I am very happy with this, and I do feel like it's contributed to helping with the redness on my skin. It also has helped with any red marks. I find that as you get older, at least for me personally, I've been getting blemishes more often, or if I had an acne spot and I scratched it or something, or like I irritated somehow, I find that it's turning into like a red spot, which is upsetting because I don't want those on my face. And I've already noticed that this has definitely helped diminish the look of it, and I'm kind of hoping it's going to get rid of them and maybe even prevent any future ones. So if you struggle with that, or if that's something you just want to avoid, I would definitely look into this. And the Ordinary products are super cheap. Like this toner was like $8, and I think this was like $6 or $7, so super affordable. Okay, so there's two more products that I want to talk about. This isn't so much for your face, but more for your body. And the reason I want to talk about this is because I get so many compliments about how soft my skin looks or how soft my skin feels, and I take so much pride in that. And the thing that I find that I need to do religiously to really help keep the skin on my body hydrated and nice and smooth is moisturize. Moisturize every single day. If you can, moisturize in the morning, moisturize at night. You have no idea how much that's going to work for you. And this is the Jergens Ultra Care Nourishing and Repair Extra Dry Skin, and it's fragrance free. Getting a fragrance-free moisturizer I feel like is crucial because it doesn't leave you sticky, and I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong, which I mentioned that, I believe, in my Holy Grail skincare products, I believe I mentioned that. But this has just made a huge change in my skin. I always use non-fragrant moisturizers for my body, and I've always gotten compliments on that. And something new that I've very recently tried doing, which the reason for trying this new product that I'm about to show you is because of my friend April, who also has her own YouTube channel, by the way. We did a Drive With Me video together, and she made a post on Instagram about a dry brush and how it's helped with her cellulite. And as women, we naturally have it. It's unfortunate, but it's the way it goes. And it's this brush. So I got this one from, I think it's Earth by Beauty, or Beauty by Earth or something like that. And it's just bristles and these little rubber things. And you rub in circular motions going up towards your heart. And this helps break down and move everything around in your cellulite area of skin. You're supposed to do it all over, which I do, or I try to, and it just helps move everything, and it helps eliminate cellulite. And I haven't noticed anything too crazy because I haven't been doing it religiously, and I also haven't really been paying that much attention, but since I have been trying this, I have noticed that it is exfoliating my skin, so getting any dead skin off, which has helped my skin feel even smoother, which is amazing. I didn't think it could get any smoother. And on top of that, I have noticed a little difference in my cellulite. I do need to start doing this religiously. I think I'm going to start taking before and after pictures and maybe do a full-on test of it and see if I can notice a big difference. And then maybe I'll review this with the Ordinary products in a future video. But it does feel a little weird, I'm not going to lie. At first it felt very scratchy and uncomfortable and I kind of didn't like it. But now that I've been doing it for a little bit, I'm used to it and it almost feels good now. But you can do this all over your skin. It doesn't even have to be just your cellulite covered areas because it is for exfoliating. But this is amazing so far and I love it, and I do suggest that everybody gets one and they're not that expensive. And yeah, that is my skincare tips for your face and your body. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I honestly love skincare. I think it is so crucial to do religiously and to really take care of your skin. And I've got so many products, I use so many different things, I have so many different ways of doing things that I feel like I could make a whole series on skincare. So let me know down below if that's something you guys would be interested in, but I should also make a little disclaimer that I'm not, a dermatologist or anything like that. I don't study in it, I don't have any qualifications for it. This is all my personal preference and my own personal experience, so please keep that in mind. I'm just giving what works for me, but I'm not actually specialized in anything like that, just a little disclaimer. But if you guys really do enjoy these videos, let me know down below. Like this video, share it, maybe someone will find it useful, or I hope some people will. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified exactly when I make my next post. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much. Bye.